The CoinDesk Spotlight is brought to you by Nexo, the place to earn on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more.
So joining us now to discuss further about the Russia-Ukraine crisis is Michael Chobanian, founder of the KUNA Exchange and president of the Blockchain Association of Ukraine. Michael was also featured in a lengthy New York Times article about Ukraine's ambition to become one of the crypto capitals of the world. So we're very lucky to have him here for various reasons. Welcome, Michael.
Good day to you. Well, good morning. Good morning, New York.
Good day to you. So let's just start with the biggest question, the most obvious question. What is the mood like right now on the ground in Ukraine? It's the center of the biggest story in the world. What does it feel like being there?
Yeah, are you on the run? You're in the car.
No, I'm not on the run, doing business stuff, signing memorandums, and so on. But, well, there is definitely not as many cars on the streets as there used to be a couple of days ago. The people are in slight panic. I can't say that it's a mass panic. It's more of a internal thing rather than external. You know, if you know what I mean. In terms of financial panic, yes, there is a panic. So if you want to buy, and in Ukraine, people want to buy crypto right now, they want to get rid of the cash. So how the market here works is that we usually buy crypto via the Tether USDT. So first you take cash, you exchange it into USDT, and then you buy Bitcoin either or whatever on any exchange that you will. So right now, I have a pool of high wealth individuals who want to buy Tether, and unfortunately, we can't even buy it with the 4% premium. So you're giving $100,000, and you'll subtract 4% out of that, and you still can't get this Tether. So Tether is more valuable than US dollar. In terms of local currency to US dollar, it basically today we had the all-time high. We started the day with the 29 hryvnias to $1. Now it's above 30.3. So 1.3 hryvnias increase a day. So yeah, it's a bit of a shock. It's a bit of a shock, and you know, no one knows what's going to happen. We are waiting for the government to come out with some kind of national address in 1 hour. They're going to tell us whether we are in the state of emergency or wherever else. So we're waiting. But it's definitely quiet on the streets. People are either left or preparing for the worst, unfortunately.
Now, when they go out and buy the dollar, first of all, welcome, Michael. When your customers go out and buy dollars, are they buying Tether? Are they doing it directly for dollars? So do they have to go through the exchange first of the local currency to the dollar?
The way the market works in Ukraine, that we have the cash market, and we have the let's call it the traditional market for you guys in US. Yeah, so you can buy it via the bank transfer. But most of the market works through the cash because we're the cash country. So yeah, if you want to buy Tether right now, you take cash and you go to the OTC exchanger and you buy Tether. That's how it usually works, but not now. Even with the premium, you can't buy. I know that people are not even willing to sell Tether with the 5% premium because there is nothing you can do with the cash right now in Kiev. If you are hoping for the worst, I hope it's not the case.
Yeah, you mentioned that the announcement will come as to whether or not there's a state of emergency. But nonetheless, we're getting reports that it's pretty much already in place. Has that affected crypto trading directly, or will there be any impositions of any restrictions directly, legally, in Ukraine itself? Should there be an official announcement?
No, legally, no one cares because when it's a state of emergency or people are afraid of war, the last thing they're worrying about is breaking some kind of financial laws that they'll make up. So no, nothing of that will happen. So I'm not worried about that. The only disruption we might encounter if the internet will go down and hence none of the banking will work or none of the exchanges will be working in Ukraine. So that's the only worst case scenario that I can think of. But blockchain is there, is nothing is going to happen with it, and this is very good example of how you can hedge your risks, physical risks in crypto.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was just going to ask you. So, as we know, Ukraine has a very sophisticated crypto economy already. Despite the obstacles that you mentioned, do you anticipate a lot of people actually going into crypto, or at least trying to put more of their assets into crypto to hedge against this risk? Do you think there will be a surge, or at least a surge in attempts to do this?
As I said, yeah, the big numbers. So we are talking about millions of dollars of cash that wants to go into crypto, but we can't find people who are willing to, to do the opposite, sell it, and so yeah, a lot of people are trying to get into the crypto. But again, a lot of people are already in crypto, and they're like more on the safe side, so they're okay and happy right now. But people who have cash, they want to buy crypto, but unfortunately, there is very limited supply at the moment.
So, Michael, just out of curiosity, how many people are on your exchange from the Ukraine? Do you have an understanding of how people are using crypto? Are they using it as a safe haven?
Yeah, it is exactly that. So it's a safe haven. We don't trust the government. We don't trust the banking system. We don't trust the local currency. Majority of people have nothing else to choose apart from crypto, and crypto is doing really good job on solving those problems. So yes, it is a safe haven.
So do you know how many users are on your exchange from the Ukraine?
Of course, I know it's more than 400,000, and about 90% is from Ukraine.
Right. Do you have a sense if people are leaving the Ukraine in lieu of this geopolitical tension?
Not everyone. Like it's not on a massive scale. So the very rich people, they probably already left. I know a lot of people who left, but majority of the business people and the crypto guys, they sent out their families and staying in Ukraine, staying here to protect our motherland. So that's what we all have to do right now. Going back from crypto to the being a man.
So, have you been opening up your exchange to non-Ukrainians to add liquidity onto it? Are exchanges being more willing to bring in non-Ukraine accounts so that they can find the crypto to sell to customers?
The problem with that is that we operate either in cash, as I said before, or we operate in the local currency. So what's the point for Coinbase to, first of all, they can't get the Hryvnia on board. Secondly, why someone would want to integrate the Ukrainian banking system right now, considering that we are on the brinks of a war? So you can't just pull in liquidity. The only way you can add extra liquidity if you get the big truck, fill it up with cash, send it somewhere to Europe and buy crypto for that cash. But it's not really a realistic scenario. We're not in somewhere in Africa, we're in Europe. So, and again, what you can do with the cash in Europe? Nothing. They've done, that not that many people are working with a lot of cash, especially in US dollars in Europe. There is nothing you can do with them. So unfortunately, we are a bit trapped.
Ukraine, of course, a lot of tech companies work with Russian tech companies and the like. There's a lot of integration, at least with some management. How is that affecting companies that have both Ukrainian and Russian employees? Is all of this creating a problem, particularly in the crypto space? But are you finding it harder to work with companies that have these kind of setups?
Well, I can only tell for the crypto guys. So from my own personal experience, the crypto guys have the different mindset. So we are above this, war situation and the tensions. We understand that everything has to be as decentralized as possible. Any person in charge is a bad thing. Centralized government's a bad thing. We should go for more of a liberty rather than more of a centralized, communities or governments. So on this space, I don't see any problem. So they understand that this is, I'm sorry for my English, but it's a bullshit situation. I mean, we can't just
Perfectly
go
fine.
into war in 2022. This is crazy, just because someone wants to get another piece of land. So from the crypto point of view, the guys, everyone is adequate, but I don't know what's happening on the other IT companies. I have no clue. Sorry.
Are you concerned over the longer term about how this could affect, Ukraine's ability to, attract talent, either developer talent or foreign investment, just as, it's sort of at the center of this geopolitical situation? It might scare some people away from what has been a very booming crypto economy.
Well, first of all, I'm concerned about what's going to happen to the economy of Ukraine within like a month or 3 months, because we're definitely going to have the consequences. As I told you before, the currency is devaluing really heavily, and no one is going to invest into the country with the state of emergency or on the brink of a war. So yes, that's my big concern. But again, in any situation, there is always the good thing happening and the bad thing happening. Now we see that a lot of things are bad. But again, this creates opportunity for new systems like blockchain to come in, for new people to get into power.